It's died, look at that. G'day viewers, Chris Atkins here and welcome back to my channel, The Car Wash Chronicles. Today I just want to drive around and go to a few other touchless automatic car washes, because as you all know that I have one installed at my main street car wash. It's the Bellinger and it does okay, so I just want to drive around and I haven't really been to that many, so if I can find like a few of the other different ones just to compare it. So I mean, my truck's not that dirty, but I'll show you my truck and we'll take it through and then we'll see the end result. Let's see what we can find and see how they compare to my one. So this is the current state of my truck. I know that the touchless washers don't really get the mirrors inside, so that probably won't do much, but you can see on the bonnet that there's definitely you can see there's definitely a film of dust and everything. The window is not the cleanest, you know, we've got all these marks here. We've got some what looks like bird dropping remains on the roof, so we'll see if it gets that off. On the grill here you can see that obviously there's a fine layer of dust and dirt, so I mean it's pretty dirty. It could do with a wash. And so let's head to the nearest one. We've got to get that Texas edition logo nice and clean. We've got the friendly neighborhood spider in my mirror right there, so I might get rid of him. I still haven't given it a proper wash since I put those rocks down at Bear Valley. There's still rocks in the back. Anyway, let's run it through and see how it does. The roof's pretty dirty, so. So here we are coming up to it. Let's pull in this alleyway here. I think it joins up. It's at a 76 gas station. Let's check it out. Pull up to the pay station. So someone's currently in it right now. And I'm not too familiar with these machines. It says Mark 7 on it. But let's jump out and see what the prices are. So we have car wash, lunar wash, 9, 11 and 13. So hyper wash, jet wash, lunar wash. So the hyper wash, you got the foam brush deluxe dry. So pretty basic for the hyper. The jet wash, you get a little more, you get the undercarriage, and then the lunar is the express. So we might have to go the lunar wash, get the best for the value, best bang for my buck. But they're done, so let's pull ahead, go to the pay station, check it out. A little different than mine. So we're going to pay with the card. We're going to go the lunar. Please insert payment now, she says.
Please wait while your transaction is being processed. Thank you.
Alright, that worked. So it says pull forward. Suppose I better put the window up. So it's the undercarriage. I noticed the undercarriage didn't start till I was halfway over it. So I guess it doesn't do the front of it. Drive ahead, so I'm pulling forward. And the horn beeps. Back up. Didn't even say stop. Let's back it up. Backing up. Horn beeps. So the stop sign doesn't work, huh? How did I know to stop? By the horn blowing? I think I'll take it. So this looks like a pre-soak. Like mine, it's probably nothing fancy because it doesn't have the flashing signs telling you what is going on right now. I don't have that either. That's in the top package, but you can see that it's pre-soaked. There's generous amount of soap, which is pretty good. So it just covered the car in pre-soak and now it's letting it sit and soak for about 30 to 60 seconds, I'm sure. and then it's going to start the next application, which will be, looks like another pre-soak, a round of pre-soak or a bug remover. Smells good. Spot free, because it's obviously a low pressure, so I would say that's the spot free, and then the air dryers will most likely start. Yep, air dryers, here we go. So far, so good. I enjoyed it, it was fun, which is also what it's about. It's about putting on a show, so the parents take the kids and the kids really enjoy it. Hey mum, let's go to the car wash! So the car gets covered in colourful soap. But even just sitting in the car, I can feel it shaking from the air dryer, so the air dryers are really powerful. That's probably going to be it. It's going to tell me to drive forward, and maybe I'll listen, maybe I'll do that. And they're powering down, it's getting back into its reset position, and drive ahead. Alright, I'll do it. So let's pull over to the side and check out the result, shall we? They got a vacuum cleaner and a vending machine, so that's kind of an added little extra whatever you want. And that's, well, it's out of service, so, but they're sorry about the inconvenience. Anyway, let's check out the results. Alright, let's have a look here. So the roof, I mean, the thin layer of dirt's gone. Obviously it doesn't scrub the stuff off that needs to come off. Yeah, obviously it didn't get this off. So again, that's where you need to go to a self-serve car wash where you can scrub it yourself with the brush. Yeah, I didn't get any of that off, so. And the grill, that's clean. I mean, it got the layer of dirt off, of course, the thin layer of dust, but you know, it doesn't scrub it and get all the stuff off to make it really nice. Even the spider survived. So there you have the first touchless automatic drive-through that I went through for this video. I mean, you could see that you saw my truck before and you saw it after. It had a thin layer of dust all over the truck, very, very thin. You couldn't see it unless it was in the sun. So it did take that off, but I mean, in terms of like a little dried up bird crap, it didn't take any of that off. The customer that wants a quick drive-through, they don't want to do it themselves. They don't want to get out of the car. They just want to quick pay the $10, $13 or whatever it is, drive through for a quick wash and keep moving on. But they're not going to get the result of doing it themselves. And I mean, you just saw that through the one I just went through. But I'm going to go check out another one, see how that works. Obviously my truck is somewhat cleaner than before, so let's see if we can get it even cleaner. On to the next one. The other car wash is located in this G&M gas station, and the entrance is around here, car wash, and I have no idea what it is, what it looks like. Could have the brushes, could be touchless, not sure, but let's have a look. Feels very secretive driving around the back of the building. We'll come around here, there's a car in it, they got nice flashy lights. And it's the brushes. It is non-touchless, but it'll be good to compare this one that touches to the touchless one that I just used. Soft Gloss Max 5 with 2 X's. This is a Ryko. I've heard of Ryko, don't know anything about them, but I guess I'm about to. So we have a very patriotic car wash here. It's got the American flag in the background. Touch a button below to select a wash. So we've got the Ultimate Wash, which is 8, Deluxe 7, Express Wash is 6, so it's significantly cheaper than the other one. Credit, debit, or car wash code only, no cash. So they don't take cash, which I guess for this car wash and this business is probably not the worst thing, because it's so hidden and secluded right in this area here that I'm sure you'd get quite a few break-in attempts. And I'm just showing you what the area looks like. So let's go ahead and get the Ultimate Wash, because I got the Ultimate truck.
Please wait while your transaction is being processed.
Will do. Do not remove card, it's processing.
Please remove your card.
There we go, remove the...
Thank you. Please go forward.
Alright,
Into the wash.
let's go on in. So we've got the undercarriage. And then it should tell me to stop. There we go. Hey, starting with the trifoam, look at that. Interesting. So that's very similar to mine, the same colors and everything. This one seems a little more watery, but it's cool, you can't even see out the whole window, so that's what people like. They like to show car completely covered in soap. And then we have the brushes hard at work. And as you can hear, it sounds like a hurricane. I hope my car's okay. Funny if I got out, it was like completely scratched up all over the side. Oh, it's dead. It's died. Look at that. Nope, we got the big boss coming down from up top here. So it looks like it sprays out some sort of chemical as it comes over. Then again, it just sounds like a whole hurricane destroyed my truck. Wow, intense. I'm almost scared to open the door. It smells like rubber. So I guess that's the spot free. Are we done already? Or it could be a drying agent. Drying agent. Hey, look at this. That's cool. I like that. It's like a soap shower. What else would a shower be? But again, a good show. You know, you can't see out the windows till it clears away. So far, so good. I mean, I like the soap that comes out, and I like pretty much all the applications they're applying to the car, but I'm still not a big fan of the brushes smashing into the car. I mean, it's just a little too risky for me for customers. You know, if someone has a loose antenna or someone has a loose spoiler on the back of their car and it knocks it off, they're just going to complain and come to you. We have another layer of soap. That could almost be the wax. A lot of wax. Now that looks like the spot free. And that was the wax before, because you can just see how the spot free just beads off the window. And if it was to pour down of rain right now, I could drive along the road and I wouldn't even need my window wipers on. The water would just bead off, and I've done that many times. It's been pouring or rain, everyone else has their wipers on full blast, and I don't even have mine on because it just beads right off. It's very cool. And now we have the air dryers. They don't sound that powerful. That's them there moving back and forth. You know, the last one I could feel the car shaking like it was in a tornado. This one's a little more mild. And it seems to be doing okay. I mean, yes, it's blowing the water back and forth everywhere. That's pretty powerful, I'll give him that. Almost blew me out of the truck. And there it is, done and dusted. Lights come on, green light to move ahead. So let's pull out and check out the results. Again, it's going to be hard to tell because I already took it through the other one, which got most of it off. But in terms of the dry bird poop, still a little bit visible. Like I said before, you're gonna have to scrub that to actually get it off. But the air dryers worked pretty good. It dried it, that's for sure. The front grill's pretty good. Like the touchless, of course. They never really get to the back window, especially on trucks. That's alright. That's understandable. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. For a quick $6 or $7, if you don't want to get out yourself, that's probably your next best bet. So there you have a comparison between two automatic car washers, one that's touchless and one that is not touchless. In my opinion, I would probably always choose a touchless one, just because hearing those brushes smash into the car, it just sounds aggressive. It sounds like a hurricane. You know, I didn't see any scratches, any visible scratches. Whether it does scratch the car or not, probably depends if there's any stones or rocks in there, but you know, they're made to hit cars, so I'm sure it doesn't do damage, but you just never know. I'm sure there's a lot more liability issues with the stuff hitting the car, whereas if it's touchless, the worst that can happen is it really just breaks down and they don't get a finished car wash. But you know, if the brushes are smashed into the car, and it sounds really aggressive being in here, but you know, if someone has a loose mirror or someone has a loose spoiler on their car and they take it through and it knocks it off, they're gonna blame the car wash. So that's what I want to avoid in my businesses. But again, it just comes back to personal preference and whatever the customer wants. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching once again. I'm Chris Atkins with the Car Wash Chronicles. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to do that, because I'm starting to upload a little more now that I'm back in Los Angeles, and enjoy my content. See you guys later.